Wait, you're better than this. Join us. Use your powers for good.
Heads up.
Be a
Universal
superhero.
Basic Income, UBI, is a proposed policy in which all citizens of a given country or region would receive a regular, unconditional payment from the government. The idea of UBI has gained significant traction in recent years, as a potential solution to issues of poverty and inequality. However, the implementation of UBI is not without its challenges and drawbacks, and the idea remains a controversial topic. One of the main arguments in favor of UBI is that it would provide a safety net for individuals who are unable to support themselves through employment. In a world where technology is rapidly replacing jobs and income inequality is increasing, UBI could provide a stable source of income for those who are unable to find work. Additionally, UBI could potentially reduce poverty by providing individuals with the financial means to cover their basic needs, such as food, shelter, and healthcare. Another argument in favor of UBI is that it would give individuals the freedom to pursue their passions and interests, rather than being forced to take whatever job is available to them. With a guaranteed income, individuals would have the freedom to take risks and start their own businesses, pursue creative endeavors, or simply take time to relax and recharge. This could potentially lead to a more fulfilling and productive society. However, there are also several arguments against the implementation of UBI. One of the main concerns is the cost. Providing every citizen with a regular, unconditional payment would require significant funding, which would likely have to come from increased taxes or reduced spending in other areas. This could be particularly burdensome for businesses and individuals who are already struggling to make ends meet. Additionally, some argue that UBI could disincentivize work. If individuals know that they will receive a regular income regardless of whether they work or not, they may be less motivated to seek employment. This could lead to a decrease in productivity and economic growth. Furthermore, the implementation of UBI could be difficult and complex. There would need to be a system in place to distribute the payments fairly and efficiently, and there would likely be challenges in determining who is eligible to receive the payments and how much they should receive. Overall, while UBI has the potential to provide a safety net for individuals and reduce poverty, there are also significant challenges and drawbacks to consider. The decision to implement UBI would require careful thought and consideration of the potential costs and benefits. Universal Basic Income, also known as UBI, is a government program that provides a monthly payment to all citizens regardless of employment status or income level. While this may seem like a good idea on the surface, there are several negative aspects to consider before implementing a UBI program. First, universal basic income would be incredibly expensive to implement. The government would need to find a way to fund the program, which could mean raising taxes or cutting other important programs. This could lead to economic hardship for many people, especially those who are already struggling to make ends meet. Second, UBI could lead to a decrease in the overall workforce. If people are receiving a guaranteed income regardless of employment, they may be less motivated to seek out work. This could lead to a decline in productivity, and a decrease in the overall economy. Third, UBI could create a dependency on the government. If people become accustomed to receiving a monthly payment from the government, they may become less motivated to seek out employment or increase their income. This could lead to a decrease in self-sufficiency and an increase in reliance on government assistance. Fourth, UBI could create a disincentive to work. If people are receiving a guaranteed income, they may be less motivated to seek out higher-paying jobs or work more hours. This could lead to a decline in the overall quality of the workforce and a decrease in productivity. Finally, UBI could lead to an increase in inflation. If the government is providing a guaranteed income to all citizens, the increased spending could lead to an increase in the overall price level. This could make it more difficult for people to afford basic necessities, such as food and housing. Overall, while universal basic income may seem like a good idea on the surface, there are several negative aspects to consider. The program would be expensive to implement, could lead to a decrease in the overall workforce, create a dependency on the government, create a disincentive to work, and increase inflation. Therefore, it may not be the best solution to address income inequality and poverty. Universal Basic Income, also known as UBI, is a policy proposal that involves providing all citizens of a country with a guaranteed minimum income. This income would be provided by the government and would be enough to cover an individual's basic needs, such as food, shelter, and clothing. The idea behind universal basic income is to provide a safety net for individuals and families, ensuring that everyone has access to the basic necessities of life. This would help to reduce poverty and inequality, as well as providing individuals with more security and stability. Proponents of universal basic income argue that it would provide a number of benefits, including reducing poverty and inequality. By providing a guaranteed income to all citizens, universal basic income would help to reduce poverty and inequality. This would be especially beneficial for individuals and families who are currently struggling to make ends meet. Promoting economic growth, universal basic income could also help to promote economic growth. By providing individuals with a stable source of income, it would enable them to spend more money on goods and services, which would in turn stimulate demand and create jobs. Encouraging entrepreneurship, universal basic income would also provide individuals with the financial security they need to take risks and start their own businesses. This could lead to the creation of new companies and more job opportunities, which would help to boost the economy. Simplifying the welfare system. Finally, universal basic income would also simplify the welfare system. Currently, there are many different welfare programs and eligibility requirements, which can be confusing and difficult to navigate. Universal basic income would provide a single, straightforward payment that would be available to all citizens. While universal basic income has many potential benefits, there are also some concerns about the feasibility and cost of implementing such a policy. Critics argue that universal basic income would be expensive, and that it would be difficult to determine the appropriate level of income to provide. Additionally, some people worry that universal basic income would discourage individuals from working, leading to a decline in labor force participation. Overall, universal basic income is an intriguing policy proposal that has the potential to provide many benefits. The concept of UBI has been gaining traction in recent years, with supporters arguing that it will help to alleviate poverty, reduce inequality, and provide a much-needed boost to the economy. Critics, on the other hand, argue that it will be too costly and will encourage people to become dependent on the government. If implemented, UBI has the potential to transform the world in a number of ways. First and foremost, it would provide a financial safety net for those who are struggling to make ends meet. This would include single parents, disabled individuals, and others who may not have the means to support themselves. By providing a regular income, UBI would allow these individuals to focus on their health and well-being, rather than worrying about how they are going to put food on the table. Additionally, UBI could help to reduce inequality by providing a basic level of income for everyone. This would help to level the playing field, allowing individuals from all walks of life to have access to the same opportunities. It would also help to eliminate the need for means-tested benefits, which can be complicated and time-consuming to apply for. Furthermore, UBI could help to stimulate the economy by providing people with extra spending money. This could lead to increased consumer demand, which in turn would create more jobs and boost economic growth. It could also help to reduce the number of people who are reliant on social welfare, which would save the government money in the long run. In conclusion, universal basic income has the potential to transform the world by providing a financial safety net for those who are struggling to make ends meet, reducing inequality, and stimulating the economy. While there are certainly challenges to implementing such a system, the potential benefits make it worth considering.